hope you can hear me over the top of our noisy little 3.3 two-stroke kicker here. But I've got it going because we're just trolling out from our launch mark this morning. And we're going to be going out today. We're going to try and find some deeper water, get on some reef species, see what we can get species-wise. And we've also got some wire rigs to have a go for some tope. We've never caught tope before, so it's all completely new to us. But we like to have a go at them. It's a little bit early, it's late May now, and I've heard that it gets pretty good from May onwards. So I'm hoping maybe we can get an early one. We're just steaming out now. We've got some rods out, trawling behind, just because it's a lovely morning and you sometimes pick up a few bass on the way out. We're going to have a look on the sounder for some mackerel shoals, see if we can get some fresh bait and then head out to the reefs. So yeah, we'll see you out there. So on the way out, like I said earlier, trawling a rod and Morgan's hooked into a fish. Just as we were about to bring in the lines as well, I expect that's a bass. Let's get that fishing stuff on. Right, let's have a look, shall we? I love a bass first thing in the morning. There it is. Oh, a little schoolie, lovely. Well, it's a nice sight. I'll get them in the net because we don't like schoolies. Not a bad way to start the day. That's a lovely silver bar, really light coloration on that. Alright, and then send it back. Nice little schoolie. Beauty. Well done, Morgan. Good way to start the day. Okay, so we're fishing a new reef today. We've never fished this particular spot before. So we don't really know how to approach it and how's best to fish it, but there's two aids that we're using today to sort of help us get an idea of where we should start. So the main one for me when I'm fishing a new place, a really useful one, which most people can get access to if they can spend a bit of money, is the Navionics boating app, which is what I've got up on my mobile here. Now hopefully that's showing up. So what we've got here, we've got this yellow line. This is our track from when we started the journey, and it's what I've done is I've looked at this is the reef that we're fishing, and what I've done is I've looked at the reef. You can zoom in, and these lines are the depth contours, so I can see where the big features are, and sort of where I think might hold fish. So annoyingly, this is here, I don't know how to get rid of that heading thing, but what you might be able to see is that there's a sort of ledge here, so it goes from sort of 20 meters up to 10, and then it drops off again to 20. So we're right now we're on this ledge here and we're drifting over it. We've got a fairly nice drift, apart from we're going the opposite way to the way I wanted to go, but that's not such a bad thing. At least we're going to be hitting a drop off. So this is the first one, the Navionics app, really useful app for finding new areas, and it's just an interesting app to look at. So that's that one. And the second aid is a fish finder. I've spoken about this before. This is the Garmin Striker 4, and it's a really basic unit. I think they only cost about 130 quid. But yeah, this is really just basically, there is there's sort of a chart plotter function that you can use on this, but it doesn't have maps. It just has a sort of a map, like a blank, really basic map where it just defines land and sea, and it shows you can plot marks on it and stuff like that. So it does have a built-in GPS. Why they didn't include a feature to install a card is beyond me. But yeah, here's the fish finder, and it's just a basic image. It just shows us a step. So we're in 23 meters of water here, and it looks like we're a very light reef, or it might be sand. But yeah, turn that off a minute.
67 and standby for a call, please, over.
But yeah, that's where we're fishing over, and we're just starting off with basically feathers, just really basic feather rigs, because in my opinion, if there's going to be fish, if there's any fish, that there's usually small fish before there's big fish, and the smaller fish, they sometimes won't hit a big lure. So these sort of I think they're called hook eye rigs or sabiki rigs, but you get the idea. Just 3 of these on a line and a 4-ounce lead, and just bouncing that off the bottom, sort of a few turns up, just to see if there's any life there. But it has been very quiet so far. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We really like to get some fresh bait, some mackerel. So if I see any marks on the sounder, that's one thing the sounder is really useful for, is finding mackerel shoals. And we can drop down and yeah, hopefully get a few for our bait for the real target species today, which is Tope, of course. Yeah, we're going to give this one a go for a bit, and then we'll see if we can catch anything. Well, I wonder if these little guys have had more luck fishing today than us. They seem pretty chilled out actually, even with the ridiculously noisy 2-stroke that we've got. I guess maybe that one there, there's one with a big beak as a male, and then there's loads of females. Lucky guy. But, yeah, loads of birds here, so many. Loads of birds, no seals, but I think there is a gill net. Some sort of net anyway, which is probably why the fishing's so dead. It's a shame, but yeah, it's just the way it is. I think we might move off in a bit and try and find somewhere else, somewhere that hasn't been netted. Okay, so we weren't getting much on the reef. We got a bit bored in all honesty. So we've moved off the reef now, and we're on a bit of cleaner ground. And 31 meters of water, and it's slowly dropping off. So yeah, we're gonna have a go for Tope today. We've never fished for them before, but we know that they can be caught in the area that we're at. And yeah, like I said, don't really know much about how to catch them. I've watched a few things online. Yeah, that's my knowledge basically of it. So rig wise, we've basically just got I'm using a 15 to 40 pound class rod here, even though it's actually quite a light rod. I can say it's probably just under that. And then a multiplier, 7,000 size multiplier. I think it's 7,000 or 6,000. Yeah, a bit old, but it's done me very well, this one. Loaded with 30 pound braid. And then we've got that coming down to a running ledger here. I don't know if you can make out that bead. I don't really want to faff around with it. There it is, just a simple running ledger. And this is tied on to what I think they call a rubbing trace here. This is 80 pound mono, and then probably shaking around a lot, and then down to a wire hook here, a wire trace, sorry, of course it's a wire hook, and then a 7/0. I think these are made out of bronze, these hooks, so that if you do have to snip it out of the mouth, which we have got wire cutters just in case we get lucky. If it's deep hook, then it will rust out. That's my understanding of it anyway. Bait wise, we've got some frozen mackerel because we couldn't catch fresh, and as I've seen on people's videos before, I've just filleted them up the side and cut the tails, so it's almost a whole mackerel but a bit more flappy. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 of these rigs down, have a drift and see what we can catch. But hey, look at that, might be a mackerel shoal on the sounder there. Ideal. Oh, finally we're into fish. It feels good. I don't know what it is, but it took a big mackerel bait. So. Oh, alright, come on. Right, I'm gonna get this rod in here. Crank. It's coming up actually. It's coming up. Oh, I'm happy. I don't even care what it is. I'm happy. It could just be a massive doggy. Haven't been on any big run. Oh, there it is. How did I say that? I'm gonna back off the track a little bit. Oh, here we go, guys. We're in. Oh, oh. Come on, come on. Right, 30 pound braid. Hopefully we're safe. Bit of madness there, we weren't really prepared. We're in 33 metres of water, so it's a bit of a way up. And wow, it's humongous trying to start. See it yet? It's getting close. Ooh. There we go. There we go. It's probably only a small one. Whatever. Oh. He's bullying me. Woo. This is the sort of action we came out here for. Oh, he's got me getting close now. Tope. Oh! They are, guys. I don't know. Size guesstimates, please, because I've never caught these before, so I don't know how big they get. But yeah, beautiful fish. My first proper UK shark species. Alright, I'm gonna get him unhooked. Morgan's into one. That's what we like. This is the fishing we like. Morgan's into a fish. You caught my line as well, I think. But he's in. He's in. Alright. Oh, madness, absolute madness. Oh. God, you know what it's like when you're not really expecting anything and then it all just kicks off at once. God, that knackered me, that did. I don't even know if it was a big one. I don't think it was that big. My guess would be it was between 10 and 20 pounds, but I didn't get a good hold of him. We got the hook out, which was ideal. Although my T-barring skills is useless because I had to use the pliers with the glove. Very important piece of equipment. Ah, nice. Put a little bit of pressure on that drag. Oh, all coming together, baby, all coming together. Didn't think today would go like this at all. I was very apprehensive. Alright, I'm gonna get my line out of the way for you. So it's one of the only downsides of fishing a small boat like this. You just haven't got much space to manoeuvre. He's probably on my line as well, but that's alright. Rough skin, crikey. Sort of scraped my arm and he almost had my finger at one point. I think I'm going to invest in a longer T-bar and invest in how to use it, or at least a really long nosed pair of pliers, because the pliers did do the job quite nicely, but I know people prefer circle hooks, so I think maybe we'll try those out. It wasn't too deep, I managed to get it. It was only in the top of the mouth, but you know, preferably it would be lip. Might as well take the drag off a bit on it.
Close to the surface now.
Pardon?
He's close to the surface, he just doesn't want to come up.
Yeah. Yeah, they really do kick back once you get them close to the surface.
Oh my, but that's bigger than you.
Is it? Yeah. Let's go have a look. Oh, look at that. A shark on an inflatable boat. Don't get him too close, don't get him too close.
Just lip hook.
Just lip hooked, right. I'll get a nice picture of you there, Morgan. If you put your rod down, make sure you got a bit of slack out. Right. Yeah, right, do you want the glove? Do you want the glove? Yeah. Let go of the line. Let go.
He snapped.
He snapped. Oh. Well, you got it on camera. Oh well, Morgan. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well, that was about 5 minutes of madness. 2 tope, double hook up. We've never fished for them before, so I'm already pretty happy, to say the least. Yeah, best get some more baits out. Nice. Okay, so we've had a slight change of plan. We were out there drifting a bit closer in to shore as the tide had really picked up, and well, we had a slight engine issue. Managed to get it going again. It was all right. It's just a little bit fiddly, so we thought we'd head back in just to be on the safe side. Although we do have our auxiliary, but yeah, we thought we'd head back in just to be on the safe side. And as we were heading in, the swell really picked up. Actually, it was getting really big. It was just big rolling waves, but it was just uncomfortable. Really, we didn't really want to fish anymore. So we came. We've come in now. And we're just sheltering in behind this headland here, and the swell is massive. And there's a boat there. He's anchored up. He's sheltering as well. There's a commercial there tending to his pots, but we can't get in at the moment. This launch mark has a sandbar, and I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but because it's quite a big low tide today, the bar has created a sort of waves there, so we can't get in to the estuary yet. We could try, but we'd probably get swamped. So we're just fishing at anchor here. We're in really shallow water. We've just got some baits out, just mackerel flappers and stuff, see if there's any bass. We cast over towards the surf there and see if there's any bass. But yeah, hasn't really gone to plan weather-wise. I didn't think it was going to be too bad, but it has really picked up. But we're happy. We've had our Tope. We've had what we've been after. We know that we know they are here now, so we can come back on a better day. But yeah, we'll fish it.